Hello, my name is Kiriath, and we recently had the video game extravaganza known as E3, and I'm incredibly late to it, but never mind. Let's talk about not who won, not who lost, because let's face it, we all lost. We can say that some companies had stronger showings than others. Ubisoft, I thought, did fairly well. Bethesda may as well have not turned up, because what the hell was that? Terrible. It's like a 40-minute video. Fuck off. Put some effort in or don't turn up. What I'm going to talk about is not the best and worst of E3, those people that did a tremendous job and those that failed miserably. No, I just want to be wholeheartedly negative. Because it's got to the point now where I spend like half the time of E3 sitting there essentially shouting at the screen and saying, that was shit last year, why the fuck are you doing it again this year? For the love of God, stop, please stop, don't do it anymore, please stop. So, these are a few of my personal gripes, a few of my things that I really wish they would stop doing. Not just for E3, although it's mainly E3, but I would extend it to any kind of video game announcement at any sort of conference, because it's annoying no matter when it's done, what time of year, or in what location. And I'm going to start with the classic. Now, you might be thinking, he's going to say sports. He's going to say stop advertising sports. Stop talking about sports. No one gives a shit about sports. And whilst that is true, I don't give a shit about sports. I don't care about advertising for sports. I'm not interested in Madden, FIFA, or any of the others. No. What I'm going to say is stop with the fucking annoying partnerships with car companies for things like Forza or Forza, or however you want to pronounce it. That game, the one that starts with F. The one that's meant to be really, really good, but I don't care about. That one. I find it amazing, brilliant, wonderful that you've got so many manufacturers on board. That is to be applauded. That is excellent. You managed to get the rights to all of these cars. You're actually able to produce them digitally. Fantastic. I don't give a shit about you having an actual Porsche 911 on the fucking stage with you. I don't give a shit about that. No one gives a shit about that. The vast majority of people watching are going to barely be able to afford that car in the fucking game, let alone in real life. Do not show us the Porsche 911, tell us how awesome it is, and then go, oh, and you can have the digital version. What do you fucking do? In the digital version of anything, I could be some sort of assassin or giant barbarian king, and now you're telling me that I can drive a Porsche? Oh my god, who fucking cares? The game is fine. I don't have a problem with it. It's meant to be fantastic. I haven't really touched the Forza series, but whatever. That's fine. Tell us about the game. Show us the game. Show us all the amazing vehicles it can have. Don't show us the new Porsche, which, by the way, looks exactly the same as every fucking Porsche made since the dawn of goddamn time, because their idea of designing a new car is to put a piece of tracing paper over the old fucking car. Do not show me that. I don't care. No one cares. No one's impressed by that. No one's interested in that. The only thing I want to know, really, out of what they show is, how did you get the car onto the stage? Like, did you have to? Is there like a specific car entryway so that you can drive it all the way through the building to get to that point? I want to know the logistics, but I don't give a shit about the car. I don't even care about the logistics if the car wasn't there. It's just there for you to say, look, we either got paid or paid for this. Are you impressed? Not really. No, not at all. Show me more of the fucking game. Speaking of showing the game. If you're going to show us a multiplayer game, and God knows more people than me have complained about this, everyone complains about this, no one likes this, it's the worst part of being shown any multiplayer title ever, do not do the fake microphone chatter bullshit. Do not do that. No one in the fucking world has ever, especially in something like Anthem, gone to the edge of a cliff and gone, we've got 3 scuttlers down there, there's one on the left, there's one on the right, there's one on the back. They're just fucking, like, shitty casual mobs in the middle of the goddamn map. It ain't a fucking boss raid, is it? It's just a shitty zone where you can do missions. No one is paying that much attention or caring that much about the grunts they're about to waste with a single shot. I think it might be time for you to use your mortar here. You would not do that. No one has ever played anything other than a role-playing game, like an Arma 3 RP server or something like that. No one has ever done that. What you'd actually do is go to the edge of the cliff and go, oh, there's some guys down there. At which point, everyone would start shooting and start talking about what they ate for fucking dinner. And maybe punctuate it with, that was easy. And then you just carry on. That's it. There'd be none of this tactical nonsense. You flank round to the left, I'll flank. You'd just be, I'll go left. That's it. That's all it is. The mic chatter is terrible. It doesn't work. It sounds fake as fuck. And when you make it sound fake as fuck, it makes the game look fake as fuck on top of that. All you're doing is adding an element of nonsense to something that should just be a pretty cool looking game. Like Anthem, I liked the look of it. I don't like the sound of people pretending that they're playing it, because they're clearly fucking not. Also, there was no discussion about someone being a nab, an idiot, and no one was saying that they fucked someone else's mum. So you know that that is not legit in any way, shape or form. Don't fucking do that. Whilst we're on the subject of people talking, I want to say that I don't like it when they get the corporate stiff out there with the blazer and the graphic tee. I want to say I don't like that, but I prefer that infinitely to the method that was used for Need for Speed this year. Jesus Christ. I might splice the clip in, or I might not, depending on whether I want to actually make myself cringe whilst attempting to edit my own video. But I'm going to assume that the conversation that led to that prank dude being the host of the Need for Speed little bit, I'm going to assume the conversation went something like this. Hello, yes. Ow, I just bashed my ear with this. Hello, yes. Yes, this is Jesse Prankman, yes. Oh, EA. Yeah, EA. Oh, you want me to do a live thing for you? Okay. Okay, so right, so you want me to do like a live presentation job, right? Okay. You're aware that I run a YouTube channel that essentially has videos that require multiple takes and heavy editing to get something that's usable. Oh yeah, you did realise that, okay. And you want me to stand there and do something completely unscripted, live, to a live audience, to a live camera, to like thousands upon thousands of people watching live. No editing, nothing like that, no multiple takes. You want me to do that? Okay. Are you going to pay me how much? Yeah, sure. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Why? Why would you do that? Don't get someone who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about to present your game. What is that? Hey, we've got a brand new, exciting installment in the Need for Speed franchise, and here, with no clue as to how it's made, what we've done with it, apart from 4 bullet points on an autoprompter, is Random Prank Man. Take it away, Random Prank Man.
If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback, yeah, it's a great game. But alright, all set aside, I'm a YouTube creator, Need for Speed Payback, it's coming out. I got my boy Marcus, executive producer here. He is the producer of the game. Thank you, Nick, for having me.
Hey, man. Thanks, Jesse.
I'm a YouTube creator. What the fuck? Why? Why? Don't do that. I know that the developers can sometimes be a bit awkward. Sometimes they're a bit nervous and stuff, but for the love of God, at least they've got some baseline of knowledge about what the fuck they're talking about. At least they've got some idea as to what actually goes into making it, what the features will be, how it'll work, how many vehicles there are, what you're going to do. Instead, you just get random dude from fucking YouTube. Not even a guy who's particularly known for fucking gaming. If there are no gaming YouTubers you could have approached. I mean, what the fuck? It's terrible. Why do that? It's like you're actively attempting to just sabotage your own presentation. How can I make this project seem as incompetent as possible? I know, we'll get a guy who doesn't know what he's talking about, who doesn't do live work, to talk about it without giving him more than the most cursory amount of information, which he then won't be able to get out because he's going to freeze and be unable to speak. I mean, look, I get it. I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm not saying I would. I'm not saying I'd be able to stand there and give all the information about Need for Speed, whatever it was, Payday, whatever it's called. But I wouldn't even try, because I'd know I wouldn't be able to do it. And if someone said to me, would you like to present the information on this game? Even if it was just like a staggering amount of money, I would still go, no, because I'd be fucking dreadful at that, and people would think I'm an idiot. And then I just wouldn't do it. I mean, Jesus Christ, what the hell? But you know what? It's before we call this to a close. Let's just touch on a couple of other things. The people at E3, the audiences at E3, they are there primarily because they have to be. Okay? That like the actual presentation parts, if you're going there live, why? You could just watch it at home. They're not there for a comedy gig. So whilst we're on the subject of presenters, don't get comedians up and get them to try and like build up the crowd and get a few laughs. They're not going to get a few laughs. Literally everyone in the audience is sitting there going, just show us the games. Just show us the games. I'm only here to see the games. I don't give a fuck about this. I didn't pay to come to a comedy club. Show me the fucking games. Just show me the games. Show me the fucking games. And as a result, when they actually do get some sort of comedian on the go, the overwhelming response is one of utter negativity and boredom. So don't do it. Just don't do it. No one cares. No one's interested. The personality side of E3, no one gives a fuck about. No one ever has. It's just the games. Just show us the games. Ignore that side of things. Finally, we mentioned it earlier. I get that you want to look smart casual. Phil Spencer and all of that lot. I get that you want to look like you're one of the people. You've got your t-shirt on. Yeah, look how cool I am, or whatever. Probably not actually a coherent thought in that sense. You're just used to wearing a t-shirt and jeans, which is fine. You can wear a t-shirt and jeans on the stage if you want to. But I'm going to have to say this, because apparently no one has told these people over the course of how many years. Putting a blazer over the top of a t-shirt does not make it smart. It does not make it not casual. It just looks like you don't know how to dress yourself. It is literally as though someone at some point has said, did you know that you can make any outfit look smart casual by putting a blazer over it? That's not how it works. I can accept a shirt, jeans and a blazer. That's fine. That's smart casual. I can accept a graphic tee with some sort of chino perhaps, but not jeans. That is closer to smart casual. It's still mostly casual, but you got that little edge in there. Sticking a fucking blazer over your normal shitty t-shirt and your normal shitty jeans just makes it look like you forgot how you were going to dress in the morning. It's like you got halfway through dressing and then was like, oh, I was going to put a suit on. Ah, fuck it, I'll just use a blazer. It doesn't, no one likes it. No one thinks it looks good. No one has ever sat there at an E3 presentation and gone, man, I fucking love that dude's Xbox One controller, t-shirt and blazer combination. It looks half-arsed and lazy as shit. Don't do it. Either dress properly or dress how you would normally dress. And let's face it, we all fucking know that you ain't going out to the pub after a hard day at work with your fucking blazer over your graphic t-shirt. No one does that. I know you don't do it. You know you don't do it, so don't do it for E3. Just dress like a normal human being and not the corporate idea of what a smart casual hipster would look like. For fuck's sake. Anyway, that is my recap of this year and every year's E3, and it was overwhelmingly negative, although I will admit that there are quite a few games that look really good, but whatever. Everyone's talking about the nice stuff, let's just bitch about things. That's the way to go. If you enjoyed that video, and you probably didn't because it was ranty and horrendous, then like it, and there's various other things for you to click and press all over the screen, a Patreon thing, subscription thing, more videos, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one, and hopefully in the next E3 they'll address these pressing issues. They won't, it'll be exactly the same next year.